The following is a production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered, student-serving.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carlie Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer, and today your Frederick Golden Eagles are facing off against Riverdale Ridge. So Riverdale Ridge is sitting at 5-3 on the season so far, and your Golden Eagles sitting at 4-3. Sophie, any predictions for this game, given as both of these teams both won their previous game? Any predictions that you have for this game?
Honestly, I have not seen these girls play at their season at all, so I'm not really sure what to expect. I know some of the girls on the team, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, we know quite a few, quite a few freshmen that are playing varsity, so
yeah.
Big deal for them. Yeah, last week your Golden Eagles played Severance, and that was a dub right there, winning 4-0. Huge game for them, huge upset. And Riverdale winning their last game against Niwot 5-2. So a little bit of a closer game, and your Golden Eagles really stepping up last game against Severance. So they're hoping to do that here and hoping to hand Riverdale Ridge a loss.
Yes.
And I would like to mention how windy it is up here. We are sitting on top of the Ravens press box, and it's pretty breezy up here, so.
I don't think it's getting caught on the mic, though, so that's good.
Unfortunately, the JV did lose today. I think it was 8-0.
Yeah.
So kind of an upset there.
We got to see a little bit of that game, right?
Yeah, while we were setting up, we got to see a little bit of the JV game, and they got blown out of the water last game, so they're hoping to not have that happen.
Isn't Riverdale kind of like a new school?
They're
relatively new?
Yeah, they're relatively new. This area kind of built up not too long ago, and they have like I think it's double schools, if I'm correct, over here.
I can't remember, but I think the school is fairly new.
Yeah, but we are about to get set here. What a game this will be. As that will just roll right on out. Looks like it's very hard to see some numbers from here, but it looks like that was Well, who kicked that back into the pitch. Well, once again. So that will be tossed and knocked right out right there.
It's amazing how aggressive those throws are, but I wonder how heavy the soccer ball is, because like they don't get it super far, but.
Well, and it doesn't help with this wind. This wind is a pain to deal with, a burden, I'm sure. As that will be a head bump. Looks like that will be, well, once again. And able to get it over the heads of multiple Ravens there. And a kick up from Simmons. Almost looked like she was going for a field goal there, a little too high. New ball, new opportunity here. The Ravens hoping to make the most out of this. Looks like they are well defended down this pitch, though. As that will be...
Ooh. Definitely some aggression.
Yeah, that was Warren who tried to kick that up.
Oh, that girl looked like she just rolled her ankle.
Yeah, you have to be careful on this turf, especially with those cleats on. That can be a pain. As that is Guerca. Excuse me if I butcher some of these names. Some of the last names are a little complicated, but I will try my best. As this will be, once again, another kickoff, and tried to go for the head bump right there. Looks like that didn't pay off. A little bit of a scramble for the ball.
Nice.
As that will be Ledner, who tried to save that. Went down, and then that is a...
She was just trying to get that other goal, and then that ball, you know, she didn't have enough time to get up.
Yeah, no, it was one save and then didn't save the next, so. Riverdale now leading 1-0. Frederick really hoping that this game doesn't turn out like how the JV game turned out. That would be a bummer, especially after last game, where they pretty much ridiculed Severance on the pitch. Tried to run along that sideline. Looks like that went out, though. As we will switch possession here, and the Golden Eagles will try and make the most of it. And that is kind of a steal. A little bit of back and forth. Missing some of these head bumps, but making them work for this. That one will just roll on right out of bounds. As this will be Well, gonna bring it back in. Running really tight along that sideline. That's a steal right there. Gives it to Letner. Gotta be careful down this close, especially with that steal. Gotta watch out. Like I said, that's really dangerous right there. Try to get it to the goalie, and unfortunately it just didn't work out.
You can definitely see the energy. Those two girls just jumped into that girl's arm when she made that goal.
I know, already leading 2-0 really early on in this first half. Not a great start for the Golden Eagles. But once again, there's plenty of time. Still 36 minutes remaining in this first half. Kicked off right here. As that will be kind of deflected mid-pass. And now heading down the pitch are the Ravens once again. Tried to keep that in bounds.
She looks like she was trying to just run and then get in front of that ball, but, you know, it's just going too fast.
Yeah, trying to make the most out of that, but looks like they will be in the corner right there. And that will be a bump right in the corner and kind of blocked off right now. Not much that Riverdale can do. Ooh, really tight. As that will just roll on right out of bounds. Once again, a lot of these like very well defended, I would say, especially in these tight spaces. As that will be a steal for Riverdale. And another steal right there. Riverdale looking really great with these steals. Really just working well together. As that will be kind of a deep ball, and Letner just tripped up right there. As we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty, and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zidell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zidell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zidell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zidell Realty.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carlie Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. As so far, this game not looking great for the Golden Eagles. 3-0 as they are starting to trail behind.
You know, like when some of these girls, you know, they get pushed together and stuff and the aggression starts, you gotta wonder how much they can take of that, you know what I mean? To the point where they just want to push each other.
As that will travel right back to Riverdale and somehow save that from going out. Tried to show a little bit of aggression right there. That was Simmons.
That ball just got passed around all over by that goal.
I know, that was awfully close, yeah.
Had to be a lot of pressure on that goalie.
Yeah, no, Lettner really starting to feel that pressure.
Nice head bump.
As got a little tripped up right there, and that will be a deep, deep ball just right out of bounds. Went into the stands, too. It's trying to be a fan. It's not working out. As this will be your Golden Eagles ball, and stolen right there, but that will, once again, out of bounds. Curious to see how your Eagles will come back from this. Already a 3-0 deficit. Really got to start digging in early on. As moving swiftly down this pitch. Good little ball right there. A little too far though, just kind of spiked off the tip of her toe, looked like. As that will once again be Riverdale with it.
Just kind of going back and forth between this in the middle of the field.
Yeah, I know, a lot of repetition just bouncing back in between these teams. A lot of the same old, same old. Curious to see what the Golden Eagles can make of this, though. Riverdale trying to hype up the crowd. They brought their 4 cheerleaders, so. As quite a few people clumped together right there, and that will be Riverdale as it bounces off. And now it's just a chase for that ball. As the goalie will kick that out. Bumped right there. Riverdale with it once again. Ooh, good little cutback right there. So far, Riverdale done a pretty good job of, you know, keeping this ball for as long as they can and really making the Golden Eagles work for it, as we're seeing. like I said, 3-0 already in the first half. About half an hour remaining. I do have to say, Golden Eagles maybe have to step up teamwork-wise. It seems as though they're a little off with that and, you know, maybe just not on point all the way.
Just understanding.
Yeah. Just communication, I think, right now.
That's what I was about to say.
As that will be Riverdale once again, backed into a corner. Somehow able to get that off, and Lettner now gonna have to search. She's already let up 3 goals, but did make that fantastic save earlier. So that will be a header right there. Guerreca just got that stolen right from her. So that will be Hawkins right there. Man, some of these girls with their swift feet, just really hard to defend it. No matter if they're moving fast or slow, it's just they keep up that pace footwork-wise, and it's just
like,
tricky.
Riverdale keeps trying to get in on the side of that goal on the left.
I know, really trying to work that angle approach. Seems like that might be Lettner's weakness.
Hopefully this will be an opportunity for, not sure what happened right there.
Just gave up on it so that the goalie could get it.
Well, they blew some kind of whistles, so. Probably would have been a good opportunity for Frederick, though. There wasn't much people or much Riverdale players on that side.
Yeah, there weren't many over there, as Guerreca tried to keep that, but it will be stolen. Lettner gonna have to watch out here. They were getting dangerously close to that goal.
Yep.
As we saw, that didn't pay off the last few times, so it's one of those really gotta watch for those blind spots, those sides, and gotta keep those in mind because, like I said, they really are taking that angle approach.
You know, soccer's one of those sports that you're always moving around.
I was about to say, with some of them, I mean, you yourself, you play golf, so it's one of those where it's stop, start, so.
Mm-hmm. Definitely not as a lot of running as soccer. I mean, a lot of walking, you know, from hole to hole, but.
You'll still get your workouts in.
Yeah.
As a little bit of bumping right there. And looks like the Golden Eagles this time around really working on that communication piece. And of course, as I said that, it gets knocked right out. But like I said, they are working together better. You can notice the difference. Really
Again,
starting
going
to
in
set
for
in.
that left shot. Nice save.
Good save right there by Lettner. The Eagles got to watch out for this aggression being shown by the Ravens. The Ravens really just taking that that approach of aggression, and we noticed a lot of, you know, knocking heads and.
I would say, you know, team bonding has to be another big part of it. Getting to know your team well.
Yeah, know their strengths and their weaknesses, and
having a good relationship with them, honestly.
Especially because you're moving so fast.
Gotta think what they're thinking.
Header right there went the opposite direction, and you could tell That Riverdale player regretted that instantly. That ball will just roll out. The wind really starting to pick up here. Not sure if y'all can hear it on the mics. If you can, apologies. That was awfully close right there. Almost made it 4-0 with about 24 minutes remaining. And now, from the corner. Looks like that will just be blown dead. Now the Golden Eagles really got to pick up the pace, as that's a great steal right there from Riverdale.
That's
the footwork on that play, that shot, and then the goal. Riverdale, like I said, this communication aspect is key, and they are really picking up on these hints that the Golden Eagles are really struggling with that aspect. This time, not even going for a shot from like one of the corners.
Yeah.
And just going head on, and I mean, it worked, so.
I mean, I feel like once that goalie, goes for that ball, they're on the ground, and then you have another opportunity.
Yeah, not one but two, and a sliding save right there from Holmes. Holmes being only a freshman, great opportunity to get in some varsity time. Feet got a little stuck right there, and Riverdale, once again, with the ball.
Nice little bounce off.
They are really sticking to these sides, too. Goalie gonna grab that one.
It's getting quite windy up here.
Yes, it is, and if y'all can hear it, like I said, apologies. We do not have very much cover, so we are very exposed where we are. As they are moving swiftly down this pitch, and Lettner with a pretty good save right there. Better than the last few, so starting to pick up on that. I'd like to take this brief chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe's specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Frederick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop in a Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you. I have been to Gabe's many, many times. Might I add that their cinnamon rolls, amazing.
Where is Gabe's located?
It just said it in the live read.
I'm sorry. I wasn't reading it. I just was wondering if I've ever been there before or not.
If y'all know where that the creepy like Ronald McDonald statue is, it's like right off of where that is. But I promise you the restaurant's not creepy. Great restaurant. So that will just roll on right out. Little under 20 minutes remaining in this first half. The Golden Eagles really got to step it up.
Now you got me thinking about cinnamon rolls, not the game. Nice going, Carly.
Well, I mean, they're good cinnamon rolls, so. Down 4-0. Curious to see what they'll do here. Once again, stuck in that corner. Great defense from Riverdale. I will have to say Lettner has been playing a little bit better. Been able to stop some of those shots from going in better than when they first started. I think whenever they first started, they were a little slurred with a lot of their actions, as that was a...
You know, I always feel like the game's easier once you learn a little bit more about the teams, like what they do and stuff.
Yeah, a lot of their tendencies and stuff, and I believe they have not played the Ravens so far in this season. That would make sense. So yeah, gotta pick up on those tendencies. We're far enough along that maybe we could start scoring some goals too. That will go straight to Riverdale. Some fast passing between Riverdale, but a good steal right there from the Golden Eagles. Able to maintain possession. Garek almost got stuck right there, chasing after it.
That goalie is just on top of it.
I know. Really
just
tricky.
Not
I mean,
giving them a chance.
yeah, that goalie pinpoints that ball, and it's like a heat-seeking missile.
I know. Every single time the ball goes over there, Frederick's like after it, and that goalie just comes in and sweeps them.
Yeah, they've got a fast goalie, like I said. Holmes, a freshman.
Yeah.
Already great potential. Like we were saying at the start of the game, though, we have quite a few freshmen on our varsity. We have Addie Stroging. We have Kendall Willis, Hayden Rickman. Quite a few familiar names right there. As that would be Gareka. Not sure how she got it past those two defenders. Obviously one of the first shots in Riverdale territory of the night. As we mentioned, this teamwork aspect, and they are really on point. Almost got tripped up right there. Looks like that was Hawkins, though, who was able to grab that for Riverdale. About 16.5 minutes remaining in this first half. I'd like to take this chance to shout out another one of our sponsors, FHS Booster Club. Frederick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us, or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager, and we'll have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. Speaking of prom, that's coming up rather quickly this Saturday, actually. So that will be exciting. And some of these moves just
that
unable,
footwork.
Yeah, unable to really steal that. Riverdale with it once again. Oh, as that will
bounce out.
Obviously, not the first half that the Golden Eagles wanted so far. But like I said, still plenty of time, and we shall see what is to come.
Everyone kind of all close by that goal.
And once again, from the corner. Ooh, stolen right from underneath the feet. Tried to keep that in, really tried to, but that won't pay off for Riverdale. Like I said, those 4 cheerleaders,
They're
pretty
loud.
loud. Yeah, I can hear them from here, so. And Riverdale with some of these jukes. Pretty insane. Kicks back down the pitch.
Hopefully she can get up on that ball.
And
Here
never
we go
fear, the
again
goalie's there.
with the goalie.
I know, this goalie is like unbeatable.
And as a freshman too.
I know. Like I said, tons of potential. Could have turned ugly right there. Could have been 5-0. But good save. You heard a little bit of upset parents in the crowd after that one. But
Some commotion.
Lettner gonna kick off this time. Lettner with the kickoff. And the Golden Eagles really having a fight for this thing. I have not seen a chance where they've given them much time with this ball.
Yep.
I mean, I think they've only
agree.
they've only shot it once, I think, in Riverdale territory. So Riverdale really stepping up here.
I feel like it's the Riverdale's defense is just on top.
Yeah, no, Riverdale's defense is hard to beat right now. We'll see, though, what the half changes. You know, a lot of teams' mentalities really switch that second half.
It seems like most of the time when the ball, gets hit over to that Riverdale side, there's always just a Riverdale player in front of that ball ready to kick it over to the other side.
I know, like I said, we shall see what the half brings. So, hopefully we'll bring some points.
Yeah, hopefully it'll bring something good.
Like I said, the Golden Eagles beat Severance last week, so hoping to redo their efforts here. Obviously, right now the score is flipped to what the final was last week, so they're trailing by 4 this game. That will just roll on right out. It is funny how it's split into halves. I'm so used to quarters, and especially since I did the basketball and football, so.
This is a lot like our football setup, though. We're always on top of the press box.
I know, I kind of missed it, I'm not going to lie. Not the cold, though. The cold I do not
Yeah.
miss, yes. As Lettner searching. Like I said, Riverdale, their defense, I mean, they could jump any of these routes here. As they are doing. And jumped, as you could tell. And that is a high ball right there. Put the chest into that one.
I thought that was leaning more towards the goal, but It's kind of hard to tell from up here.
I know, and like I said it close to the beginning of the game, I mean, this wind can really play a big factor.
Well, I mean, the wind is blowing this way, so they might be a little blocked from the stadium, like the.
That's true. Maybe the press box is kind of helping to shield the
wind or the bleachers.
If y'all enjoy this content and would like to keep up with us in our games, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that notification bell if you haven't already. And make sure to check out that live chat. We love hearing from you guys, and you know, the support is really, you know, greatly appreciated. So
You know, it was over on the ball was over on the Frederick side for a little bit, then, you know, got turned around again.
like I said, it's really proving difficult for Frederick to really make a dent in Riverdale and their efforts so far.
Looked like that girl was going in for a head bump, but it was kind of more behind her.
Yeah, no, the header did not work right there.
Again, that freshman goalie's just on top of it.
And getting past the defender right there. The first opportunity, really, that the Golden Eagles have this game. And now they just got to fight for that ball again.
Keep it on that side.
That one rolls out. Like I said, one of the first opportunities this game to really get down there and score.
Looks like their coach is cheering with them.
I mean, I would too. If you got 4 of them, why not have 5?
I wonder if they just have a very small cheer team, or if only a couple girls could make it or something.
Yeah, I know our cheer team. I'm used to like the whole commons being filled whenever they're practicing.
Yeah,
so we have quite a few of them.
I'd say our cheer team is definitely like grew more. They had tryouts like last week, I think.
Yeah, no, they had them rather recently.
They do them pretty early.
Yes, they do. As their speedy goalie, no problem right there. Holm's gonna kick this one out. Deep kick right there. Riverdale with possession. And it will switch back to the Golden Eagles. Right now, just a fight for this. Little under 6 minutes remaining in this game. Excuse me, the half, but does feel like the entire game sometimes. Good thing for Lettner, kind of a break here. Hasn't really had to, you know, block any shots recently, which kind of a cool down after, you know, 4 shots that made it. You know, that's
take a breather.
Yeah. Right along that sideline. And just knocked that one out. Did not want to give Riverdale another opportunity. And whistle will be blown right there. Header right there from Goreka. The Golden Eagles really gonna have to step up this second half. Thankfully, they haven't let up any more goals. Hopefully I didn't jinx it right there. Not something I particularly want to do. Like I said, still 4-0 with your Eagles trailing. You see Coach Mortensen trying to talk to some of the players, just trying to reason through what happened. As this will be thrown in. And a little scuffle there for it. Deep kick. As that will keep traveling. Now it's just another race.
They got some fast runners on Riverdale.
And now potential here, finally in Riverdale territory for one of the first times of this night.
Hopefully these girls can keep that ball.
Looks like that was Phillips.
So hopefully this will give them a little bit of an advantage. Ugh.
Some of these coaches, you can hear them from here, they're pretty loud, I would have to say. Looks like that was Phillips that just kind of guided that ball out. Good move defensively. Little over 2 minutes left in this half. Like I said, half could be turnaround, and for all we know, these last 2 minutes could be a turnaround.
I didn't realize how long soccer games go.
I know, especially because it's just one big chunk too. I'd like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Frederick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Ms. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. As this crowd getting gradually a little bit more rowdy than what we've seen all night. Just getting really psyched before this half. It will be thrown in right there
1 minute on the
by
clock.
Simmons. Under a minute now. Really got to make do. That goalie's fast. And now an opportunity here. And that will be a Golden Eagles goal.
Oh
Perfect right there.
When that goalie slid, I thought sure he was going to get stepped on, like right
That
on her
goalie
face.
finally slipped up right there. And now 4-1.
That goalie just barely missed that girl's foot.
Like I said, that is the first slip up, I think, of the goalie the entire night. Been on point. And now only trailing by 3. Like I said, these last 2 minutes could be a game changer. This half could be a moment to psych them up, and so far it has been.
I mean, it's got to feel good to get at least one goal in.
And
the
hopefully
energy
many
will
more, yeah.
hopefully be brought up.
There's about 30 seconds remaining here. We'll see what they can make do. Looks like they're letting it run out. About 10 seconds remaining. This clock will just wind down. And this has been a half that both teams have fought for. And that is half, 4-1. Your Golden Eagles trailing by 3, but with a great shot in the last 2 minutes. As we will be back after half on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zedell Realty and specifically Greg Zedell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zedell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zedell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zedell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zedell Realty.
The Frederick High School Music Foundation is a foundation that is created by the music department and by the music teachers. They strive for success and want to help out the community in their own ways. They encourage students to join the music foundation, so if you feel like you want to help out with the community or get involved with concerts or any other music-related activities, please reach out to Mr. Thomas, who is the band teacher, or Mr. Liss, who is the orchestra director, or if you feel like singing, reach out to Mr. Brown for information.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out. Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number one priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out. Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zedell Realty, and specifically Greg Zedell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zedell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zedell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zedell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zedell Realty.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. You are looking at live coverage as we are here at the half as your Golden Eagles trail the Riverdale Ridge Ravens by a score of 4-1. My name is Jake Marsing, and I am lucky enough to be the advisor here for the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, supporting all of these outstanding students who make all of our broadcast work possible. We have some outstanding students on the call tonight. Carlie Evans, our nominee for Colorado Student Broadcaster of the Year, along with freshman Sophie Palmer. Both freshmen on the call tonight. We are always thrilled to have them and to have you with us. Do me a favor, drop where you are in the live chat right now. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. That gives us just a little bit more information, helps us make sure that you are in the loop when we are up live, rocking and rolling. A couple other things going on in the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network right now. We have open our GEBNs, the GEBNs, our first annual awards competition between GEBN students. If you have enjoyed the work that we are doing here at GEBN this year and you want to chime in about some of your favorites, you have the opportunity to go vote right now for 4 different awards that are up for balloting in the GEBNs. We have tons of opportunity to voice your opinion. We've got the GEBNer of the Year award. We've got the Announcer of the Year. We've got the Innovator of the Year. And we've got our Freshman of the Year. Carlie Evans, a nominee in 2 categories, if you're enjoying Carlie tonight. Sophie, a nominee for Freshman of the Year. Lots of good opportunities to do those things. But in this match tonight, Frederick starting to make some headway in what's been a really tough Riverdale Ridge defensive effort. We will see if your Golden Eagles can get moving in the right direction with about 1 minute and 55 seconds left. If you're interested in voting in those GEBNs that I mentioned previously, you are welcome to go vote. The link is posted in the bio of our Instagram page. Be sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram, by the way, at FHSGEBN, at FHSGEBN. We have all of our updates there for you to check out. Be sure, too, to follow along with us next week. We've got 2 broadcasts scheduled for next week. We will be covering baseball and girls soccer, both at home. Take a look at the schedule that we posted at FHSGEBN on Instagram for more details on that. And be sure that you are liked and subscribed to the channel so that when we are live, you know about it. We have tons of opportunities now also as we head towards the end of the semester for you to become a part of the GEBN family. Always looking for sponsors and supporters. If you're interested, feel free to reach out and let us know. Hey, we appreciate you so much. We got a minute left before we get back on the pitch. Your Golden Eagles getting set to try and make a comeback here, down 3 goals, 4-1 with a second half to play. The next voice you hear will be the voice of Carlie Evans as we will take a break and come back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Gabe's Cafe is a casual, laid-back restaurant where people can go socialize, hang out and get together with others, or enjoy a meal with each other. Gabe's Cafe is open all 7 days of the week, and they have breakfast and lunch, and they're best known for their skillets and other specialties, like omelets and chicken fried steak, down to their huevos rancheros, or if you're in the mood for a burger or a smothered burrito. Gabe's Cafe is a very customer-oriented restaurant and gets positive reviews from customers and the Frederick community. Their food is good, well-cooked, and served. Google reviews have them sitting at roughly 4.5 stars, as close to perfection that you can get. Many recommend Gabe's Cafe, not only for their friendly environment and workplace, but also simply because they obviously have superb foods to choose from. Many state that the restaurant puts cleanliness and a social environment first, and they certainly strive for the best. That's their goal, and their number 1 priority is to make sure that customers enjoy the food. Located at 214th 5th Street in Frederick, Colorado, be sure to check them out. Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zedell Realty, and specifically Greg Zedell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zedell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zedell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zedell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zedell Realty.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carlie Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. And your Golden Eagles trailing by 3, but with that great last-second shot. Kind of a desperation shot, you could kind of tell, but boy, did it pay off. As now only a 3-score deficit. Curious to see what they will do this half. Lots of potential, as we said. That mentality going into the second half is everything.
Oh, I just realized that they switched sides. I was like, did she change?
I can tell you were a little confused right there. As a soaring kick right there. That will just go on right out of bounds. Props to these refs, though. It is pretty chilly out here, so.
Yeah, and they're in shorts and the t-shirt.
Yeah. Well, so are the players, but
they're like moving around, so like, you know, body heat.
I mean, these refs, though, they're pretty fast, I will have to say. Good little move right there. But that will kind of pay off. Looks like that was Rickman right there.
We'll get that ball back over.
And now another scoring opportunity. And that would just go right into the goalie's palms. Obviously, though, that is a much better effort than what we've seen the first half. Thrown back in. Bopped by the chest. That would be Lettner who'll just scoop that one up. No problems. We saw her give up a few shots in the first half, but good potential the second already, as we've seen. And deep kick right there. And another deep kick back. Right to a Golden Eagle. Looks like that is Gareka, but Riverdale really fighting for it. Thrown back in, and
Nice head
good
bump.
little header right there. Looks like that was number 22, Kaylee Park. Something I did notice about Riverdale is they are a relatively young team too. I'm seeing a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors, only a few seniors on this team. So really up against, you know, fresh new competition.
Good future for this team.
We have quite a few juniors and seniors this season. Right along that sideline. Once again, we've seen that quite a bit. Kind of backed into certain spots.
You know, I'd have to say, you know, Riverdale's a pretty nice school. We've played at their fields, softball fields, and their fields are really nice.
Yeah, like you were saying, they're a relatively new.
Wonder if we can try to figure out.
Looks like there is a girl down, one of our own. Not sure what number, little hard to tell from here.
Teammates just trying to talk to her. They're backing up.
They're bringing.
Looks like she might have gotten hit in the face with the ball.
Yeah, they're gonna take a second. Little
That could-
timeout here.
That could be like a broken nose.
Looks like that is number 8, Hanoyos. Always unfortunate to see a player down. Never something you want to see, especially, you know, they are gradually getting a little bit farther in their season, but, you know, still relatively.
There was so many players over there, you couldn't even tell she was on the ground, honestly.
Teammates just taking the water break and moment to kind of reflect on the game so far. Still 4-1.
She's standing up, so
Looks like she's able to stand up on her own. Yeah, looks like got hit in the nose or something. Might be a bloody nose, might be a broken nose. Unsure the severity of it.
she's walking off.
We just hope she's okay.
You know, the other team, again, being that sportsmanship. Patting her on the back as they walk by.
Yeah, it looked painful, whatever it was. Yeah, it looks nose related. Looks like she's
They're laughing about it,
yeah,
though,
she's
so
smiling, so. I mean, one of the hardest parts about getting hit, especially in the face, is kind of the knee-jerk reaction afterwards, like the shock factor of that just happened.
And that nose, just, you know, getting hit in the nose hurts bad.
It's almost as bad as like whenever you get hit in the stomach or something. Like,
Yeah. Honestly, I would say even worse. I feel like that's a pretty sensitive area.
yeah. Anywhere face-wise is pretty sensitive, but thankful she's okay. Header right there. That'll go up. And now Riverdale looking for more points of their own, as that will just go right underneath her legs as she's trying to save this right along the sideline, and she does somehow. That will go out. Looks like that is Mares. Lettner will kick this one out down the pitch. And Riverdale already swiftly moving back in the other direction. And the Eagles making some of these moves, incredible footwork, but that'll just go out. Like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Zedell Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zedell at Zedell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who has been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Make sure to watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@ZedellRealty.com. Greg Zedell and Zedell Realty, your community-centered realtor.
Number 12 on Golden Eagles just had some great footwork.
As this will be brought in. And Riverdale really stepping it up. The shot, though, on the other hand, not really.
Missing that shot.
Pretty much a clear shot, too, so just a mistake right there, shot-wise, as there is a little under 32 minutes remaining in this second half. Your Golden Eagles still trailing by 3, down 4-1, but as we've seen, great potential already. Still gotta, step up the pace. But here, an opportunity, I will have to say, Phillips. And that will get blown down. So that will switch possession. And bumped right there midair, as that will be quite a kick. Unfortunately, does not pay off for Riverdale. I guess fortunately, though, for the Golden Eagles. Lettner has done significantly better, though, this second half. Really thwarted those few attempts that they had, that the Riverdale's had for these shots. And beautiful footwork right there. For the brief moment that it was, looks like that was Cadena. Deep kick down the pitch. As they are getting awfully close. Tripped up right there. Obviously the Golden Eagles not taking blame for that one. Got to put the hands up of innocence. I'd like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Key Club. Are you worried about your service hours? Finding service opportunities can be overwhelming, but you don't need to be by yourself. Key Club means service with friends, opportunities to rise up the ranks, traveling, meeting key clubbers around the district, and a close-knit community. All the things you love without the pressure. As you see some confusion right there by Well, unsure what that was blown down for. As now this sets up Riverdale for a perfect scoring opportunity.
She could make it from there into the goal.
More than likely, though, gonna try and... That was close.
Nice.
Good snag by Lettner, though. And put the foot up right there, but went right over her head. Looks like that's Silva. And with the shot, good save right there by Lettner. Fell on the ball. Little under 28 minutes remaining in the second half. And turned on the dramatics right there. Kind of a stumbling fall to the ground. Now, I'm not saying she didn't fall, but sometimes they add a little bit of character to the falling.
I mean, she kind of rolled a little bit after.
I know, I saw the technique was impressive. It was almost ninja stance.
What are you talking about?
Able to regain possession right here. And we'll kick it deep down the pitch.
Ooh,
And
I
I thought that was about to go in. I'm with you on that. Really from this angle up
kind
here.
of hard, yeah. We have like a nice little view of kind of everything over here.
I know. I do have to say it is a gorgeous night. We have a perfect view behind us of the Rocky Mountains, and it's a little cloudy, but it's pretty. The temperatures in Brighton, yeah, it's a little cloudy, but
And that's a goal.
And speaking of the temperature, it just got hot in here for Riverdale, as they are now leading 4-1. 5-1, excuse me. Got so heated in the moment, I was like, man, losing track of the score too.
Well, they hadn't changed it on the scoreboard yet.
Yeah, see, my brain's with the scoreboard, so. Yeah, but it's a beautiful 66. Like I said, cloudy skies, but nothing we can't manage up here. As here, an
Nice.
opportunity right here, makes the shot, and it'll be blocked right there. Expected that from the young goalie. Really been able to stop some of these.
I was hoping Frederick could get back on that ball after being blocked by that goalie.
I
Oh, it looks
know.
like there might be a player down.
Looks like there's a player down for Riverdale. Hard to see numbers from here. Unsure of what happened.
You know, this is why we need binoculars.
I know, I'm telling you. We invest in binoculars, we can see everything. And looks maybe knee.
She's able to stand up.
Maybe
and
knee
looks
or
like she's
ankle or
walking
something.
around.
Something leg related. Maybe just fell on it weird, but able to get up perfectly fine and is now jogging back to the bench. Racing her back. She looks okay, thankfully. She's gonna take a breather. Don't blame her. as there is still a good chunk of time left. About 26 minutes. As a little bit of confusion right there. Ball got kind of bobbled underneath all of them. And now, moving quickly, Lettner able to deflect that from even having the chance of going in.
You know, it's incredible how that goalie can just, flop over to the side like that.
I know. And I know you play softball too, and that's one of those aspects is sliding into those bases, and you got to do a little bit of falling on the ground yourself. So.
Or diving for those balls.
As this will be a shot right here, and Lettner now down on the ground, and that'll go in. 6-1 now. Riverdale really stepping it up this second half. As this will be a kickoff. And looks like that will be whistled dead. I'd like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Frederick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop by their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. Another one of our sponsors, Game Club. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Game Club. The Frederick High School Game Club is a safe place for you to come play board games, card games, D&D, and any other non-video games with other students, no matter their skill level at any given game. The Game Club meets the second and fourth Friday of every month, and if you have questions or want to join, contact Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman. Phillips really trying to get out of this spot, and we'll just kick it out. Kick deep down the pitch. And try to go for that, but realized it was moving too quickly and too far to the corner to really save that one. And that will be a pass right there. Down the pitch. Once again, your Golden Eagles had an opportunity right there, but it's a shame, really. Got whistled down. Once again, some of these calls from the refs, heard from some of the players, are a little questionable.
It's 6-1. Did we miss some kind of goal or something that happened?
You didn't see the goal that happened not too long ago?
Huh. Maybe I blinked out or something. I could have sworn.
Well, with it being this windy, it's kind of hard to stay concentrated. Yeah, your Golden Eagles, if they want any chance whatsoever, they're going to have to come up with something here late. Yes, the chances are becoming slimmer by each minute that ticks, and especially with this goalie, only let up one opportunity.
21 minutes left on the clock.
Excuse me of any background noise. So we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle broadcast.
The Unified Athletics here at Frederick High School are a student-based program, and they focus on the students here at Frederick High School, making them feel included and making them feel welcome. They have many different opportunities to make you feel included. If you have any questions about how to join and be a part of Unified Athletics, please reach out to Mr. Lear or Mrs. Amy for more information. GSA is a gay-straight alliance program that focuses on making students feel accepted and welcome in their community. They meet every Thursday after school from 3 to 4 in the afternoon, and they meet in Miss Johnson's room E119. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe place for creativity and to be yourself. If you have any questions or are interested in joining the club, reach out to Miss Johnston or Miss Buckham for more information.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carlie Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. And there is roughly 19 and a half minutes remaining. Still a lot of time, as we've seen. A little bit of confusion right there, and tripped up right there.
I wonder why on the Riverdale side, the girls on the bench are all wearing like those pink polo kind of thingies, or what are those?
Looks like practice jerseys.
That's what I thought. I like that pink color.
Sticking to that sideline again, as that will just travel out. Like I said, each opportunity really slimming down with under 20 minutes to go. It may seem like a lot of time, but it goes really, really fast in the sense of, you know, scoring, and especially with so few opportunities that the Golden Eagles have had tonight.
Once it gets, you know, darker and the stadium lights kick on, just
Once again, that's side. As the Golden Eagles try and make something of this. Chest bump right there. And kicked to about mid-pitch.
whoa,
And falls over, getting a little feisty right there.
trying to knock each other over.
Looks like they're gonna call that for possibly roughness. Riverdale's audience obviously happy with that. You can hear the crowd clapping as they are pleased with this call. At the end of the day, it's that aspect of sportsmanship, as we just saw with the fist bump, but sometimes they do get a little feisty playing.
Definitely, all sports have that aspect. Maybe except for golf.
Yeah, no, golf's pretty chill. I don't think I've ever seen a golf
Golf
fight
fight,
before.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see them swinging clubs at each
Clubs
other.
at each other. You're like, get mad and like throw your bag.
As deep kick down the pitch. As we see one of them racing for it, unable to get there in time though. Great effort.
Into the Golden Eagles, number 6, Kennedy Rose. Number 18, Hayden Redmond.
Still 16 minutes to go. As this ball travels extremely fast. I don't know how some of these girls keep up with it, I do have to say.
Lots of running. You know, I'd say it's cold up here, but it's definitely not as cold as it usually is when we have football.
Yeah, football was a lot colder, I would have to say. Especially that Meade game. Whenever we were on top of the press box. Were you there for the Meade game?
I was there, but I do not think I was part of the broadcast.
Yeah, it was cold that night. And definitely, though, an experience to never forget.
It was
Great
cold.
game. Yeah. I wore like 4 pairs of sweatpants that night.
Just gotta like stay in the crowd and like.
And that is a goal once again. Now the Golden Eagles trailing 7-1. This game really turning into a shutout. They had potential at the start of that half.
Definitely.
End of the first, beginning of the second half, and
Just coming off of a goal.
ooh, and turning on the afterburners there, really trying to catch up to that ball. Riverdale able to evade some of them. Good little block right there.
I don't know if we're near an airport or something, but there's a lot of airplanes going right over us.
Yeah, there is an airport right over here. Deep kick once again. About 13.5 minutes remaining. I will have to say, with the wind and with how gradually chilly it is getting, these halves feel longer and longer, especially with the Golden Eagles trailing by a considerable amount. It's unfortunate they don't want to take the loss this game, but it is looking like it. Riverdale been really dominant, and she goes down. Rough little bumping right there, and just kind of hit that ground. And we've seen quite a few injuries this game, I will have to say. Most of them have been like minor ones, but still an injury nonetheless, where they went down for a brief moment of time. So.
Substitute number 3, Kaya Oluda. Riverdale Ridge substitute number 7, Gianna Quadagnoli.
And we have not heard much from the cheerleaders. It looks like they took the smart route and decided to leave this game.
Everything
will
got
have to
chilly.
say. Yeah, I was about to say it's getting pretty cold up here.
You probably already hyped up this team enough.
And diving for that ball. Great save. This ball goes up. Header right there. Quick little pass. That gets bumped. Fight along the side there for it. Phillips tried to keep that in. Like we've been saying all night, Riverdale's really just been on top. Like, pretty much anywhere on this pitch. Like, they've been dominant. Riverdale trying to find a seam here. Able to catch that on her foot briefly. Good cutback. And bops that out.
Backman for your Razorbacks, number 2. Nicholas Missouri.
You can see the frustration for the Golden Eagles, especially after coming off of their biggest win of the season. You can hear some frustration even from Riverdale parents, too. There's about 10.5 minutes left. If they want to think of something, they got to think of something fast. Even just a few more points up on the board would be helpful, just morally speaking. Just to kind of help boost the morale. As once again, another opportunity, but thwarted by Lettner. And this win really is picking up.
Nine minutes left on the clock.
I'd like to take this chance to shout out Anime Club. GEBN is a proud partner of the FHS Anime Club. At the Anime Club, we are dedicated to fostering a love for anime. Whether students are veteran anime watchers or totally new to it, everyone is welcome to come watch anime with us. This student-centered club meets the first and third Friday of every month, and reach out to Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman with any questions or how to join. Sophie, have you ever been interested in joining Anime Club? From what I've heard, I've actually heard a lot of people enjoy it. I do have to say. Know quite a few people in.
Do you know how many people, like, go?
I don't know the exact numbers, but I have heard good things from it. So if y'all ever want to check that out, make sure you do.
Have you been interested in joining?
Not personally myself, but, you know, I know that they have quite a few dedicated anime lovers, so.
We have a lot of clubs at Frederick.
We do. We happen to have, you know, kind of a little bit of everything.
I know that they just started, like, a chess club this year because, like, some kids just wanted it. So I honestly, if you want a club at Frederick, I don't think it's that hard
they're
to
open
to do it.
Yeah. And another goal right there. 8-1 this game. Really a blowout.
Number 10, Riverdale with the
Looks like that was number 10 with the goal. Unfortunate for Frederick, like I said, especially coming off of such a big win. Really don't want to drop down to 4-4. That is what it's looking like, though. Seven minutes and about 50 seconds remaining.
I think the girl that got hurt earlier that went in on the bench is back out there.
Yeah, it looks like she is. It's impressive how, tough and durable they got to stay during these games. Especially that turf is not forgiving. Like, you fall on it the wrong way, and it might be game over or season over. You don't know. Riverdale, once again with the footwork. Stopped right there. Really just hoping to make a few more goals tonight with 7 minutes remaining. And the temperature, it's dropped quite a bit, especially since we are so high up. Dropped a few degrees, now sitting at 64.
But there's some wind chill.
Yeah, it definitely feels a lot chillier. It feels like 61, so. Like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Music Foundation. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Music Foundation. The purpose of the FHS Music Foundation is to provide support and aid to the instrumental, choral, and non-performance music programs at Frederick High School and to those current and future students who participate in such music programs. To donate or for more information about how you can support Frederick student musicians, visit fhsmusic.org/FHS Music Foundation. I will have to say, make sure y'all check out our concerts and events that we do, our streams that we do. Our last one was kind of a longer one, but it turned out really great. Props to the orchestra and everyone who was involved. I was never very musically talented, I guess you could say.
I just never really was. I just never did any band or orchestra or anything like that. I just haven't tried it.
Yeah, let's just say the recorder was not my best friend in like 4th grade.
Recorder?
Yeah, you didn't play the recorder? We all had to play the recorder.
Oh, I remember those things.
You remember those days? Bringing everyone back to their childhood.
I think I still have mine.
Yeah, mine's in my closet somewhere. Who knows where, though. About 4.5 minutes left in this game. Lettner gonna kick this off. Like I said, Riverdale really hyped. This game was gonna be big, and we knew it. And Riverdale just kind of seems to be just, I think, communication-wise and teamwork-wise, just seem to be a little bit more on point than your Golden Eagles. But Lettner, the second half, as I mentioned, hasn't really let anything up, thankfully. That will just trail on out.
Oh, looks like that girl tripped up a little bit.
Thankfully seems to be okay, though. Deep kick down the pitch. Frederick now with possession, really working on that footwork here late in the game. chasing after it. About 3 minutes left. Still 8-1. Like I said, this game is a blowout, but it's a great learning opportunity, I think, for the Golden Eagles. Obviously, not the result that they wanted or expected, but it's a good humbling experience, especially after coming off of, you know, a winning week. Obviously, not what we wanted in this game, but just a great building, community, and teamwork aspect. 2.5 minutes left. And now Lettner prepping, hoping they don't take another shot here late. Lettner gonna kick this one off.
Quite a kick. They went over into the stands.
Another ball trying to be a fan. Riverdale with it. About a minute to go. See a lot of people starting to kind of trail off. They realize this game has been over for a while. Like I said, an unfortunate end to what was going to be a great game for the Golden Eagles. But you can already tell their mindset is on next game and next week.
On the ground.
I believe that's the same girl, too, who was down earlier.
I think she's getting up, though. I think she'll be good.
I think that's the second or third time she's gone down. We have seen Riverdale's aggressive approach, though, and how that can play a factor. About 20 seconds remaining in this game. And Riverdale looks like they might be looking to score late. Under 10 seconds, and this is pretty much game right here. And that is game. Riverdale Ridge winning 8-1. Obviously, not the result that we wanted, but a great game for both teams. And the Eagles are going to prepare for next game. And that's all you can really do at this point. So, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carlie Evans alongside freshman Sophie Palmer. Our director and stream operator is the program's executive producer, Chloe Gould. Sophomore Mason Sofronic and senior Hayden DeLear are our camera operators. Wyatt Morrison is our spotter and production assistant. Mr. Marzing is the program's advisor. Stay tuned, for our next upcoming streams, and we will see you then. For now, signing off on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.